Blah, 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 blah. Howdy, this is PaleRider. Trying to do a stupid accent that didn't work. Hey, what's in here? What was that? What was that? What'd I do? I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Today I am playing Vampyr. What just happened? What the fuck happened? Wow, what is that? It's like it's killing me. Am I pressing the right button? Yeah, A. I'm getting totally mixed up. It just started over, didn't it? That's all it did. I'm not going to do it again. Why? Why? What is going on there? That is just weird. Anyway, I forgot where I left off last time, so let me just look around. It's been a couple weeks since I played this. I was playing some other games in the daytime. Let me see if I got any supplies to craft this crapo. Nope. Actually, I got 4. I got 8 of these. I haven't run into anybody that has anemia. I found one person. Sepsis. This is what I've been using? No. This one. Level 3. Let's see if I can go to level 4. Nope, I need some good handle parts to upgrade that. Common handle parts. I don't know which one of these I'm using. I need tiny common handle parts. So many different kinds of handle parts. And I need a common trigger part for that one. Bottle of gin. I will save that. I might need it. Might get thirsty later. Anyway, I know that last time I played, I was on my way up here. Okay, I gotta go there. Also, oh, wait, there's a couple side quests. Dang it, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. This one. This one. That one I've got tracked. This one failed. I got all the other ones done. These are all the little side quest stuff. Oh wait, here's some melts. Track that one. Map. Can I zoom out? Zoom out. There we go. One of these markers is way up here. Why? Where are they? Yeah, one of these is. Retrieve some gin bottles from a stash. That's way down there. Where's the other one? Come on. Oh, there we go. The hell is it? I did. Details. What the hell? I'm kind of lost right now. See, I still haven't found the guards. But it's trying to get me to go back to her. Still need to find the guards. Untrack that one now. Now let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure it's like right here somewhere. Right here. Damn it. That's it? Ah, son of a bitch. Whatever. I thought it was over that way. Right, it is that way. I don't know. I'm lost. I was so lost. Well, that's the level 18. Wow. Where exactly am I going? That way. Last time I came by here, these people were a lot higher level than me. Not now. Can I, like, crouch? Fuck. Son of a bitch. Can't see. Dude.
That leech is fast.
I gotta figure out how to crouch. That didn't do it. There's no crouch. Oh, there's some shit going on around here. Thought for sure there was some kind of crouch. Hideout. Checking all the buttons here. Okay, Y. X. Wow, I'm all screwed up. It's been too long since I played this, and I can't remember. Is there no crouch at all? Let me look in the gameplay, maybe. Bindings. Controls. Here we go. Dodge. Offhand weapon. Main hand. Dodge. Spring, hold, embrace. Camera. Lock target. Oh, I gotta use... I have to use the directional buttons to actually shoot, I think. Oh. Walk, dodge, sense. Vampire skills, mesmerize. Medical checkup. There is no crouch, apparently. That's weird. I need to go that way, but let's take this guy out. Yeah. So there's two of them. How do I...
See?
I don't know how to use my guns. I have no clue how to use the guns. There we go. Wow. Dang. I got my screwed up. Okay.
I'll send you back in a fucking grave! Fuck!
That didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work too good at all. So you gotta change by doing this. Okay.
This is despicable.
God, these are level 15 and 16. 17 even. Damn. Is there another way to get over there? Way high level. Wish I can crouch. Right. When I get to here, it shows that I can open this gate up. But when I get close to it, it doesn't do anything.
A leech! A leech!
It's not hurting them. Just waste some bullets.
Steady, boys, we've got one of them.
So I can't get in that way. Let me look at the map. Shows there might be a way in over this way. Ah, it's also lost. Abandoned investment property. Well, no wonder it's abandoned. There's dead people. Oh, there's some dude in here. We better go help him.
It's locked, all right.
Oh. Ow. Up more. No keys. Check this body again. I might have missed something over here. Because I was in that other mode. Nope, not in here. Upstairs further then. God, get off of me! Get off of me, you freak! Did I say you could suck on my blood? I'm your master. I'm a master vampire. Wow! Oh God, they're gonna knock me down. Wow! Dang! You freak! Dang, I just fell. Oh God, there's a master dude in here. Where'd he go? What the hell?
Get away from me! Don't touch me with your disgusting hands!
Can I get back up there? I'd kill this dude. So, note, details. Pension letter. Mr. Bates must stop for months, for years maybe. Cadogan Bates. Cadogan? Never heard that name before. Has exploited us. Mr. Bates must stop. If we had more money or proper jobs, we would never rent any of his extortionate flats, I guess. We all know that revolting solution he proposes to the women who can't pay the weekly rent. Let's meet him together soon and demand for an immediate change. Okay. Lost. Oh. That's probably the guy that's hiding in the room below. He has been attacked by vengeful scowls. Oh, it's his old tenants. Is that supposed to be him or one of the tenants? That's a lady, it looks like. Or a man in a dress. Nowadays, that's not unusual, but back in them days, I think it would have been... Wow, that's a big freaking skeleton. It's a monster. He's a monster. Oh, that could have been him. I think he's the dude in the room. I must go properly introduce myself to him now. What's going on over here? Oh. Good stuff. Okay. Whoop.
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent, but those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Huh. Oh, wait. Let me talk to him again.
You had better return to Whitechapel without delay. It will be safer there.
Safety isn't really an issue in Whitechapel, because you never are. Never have been. The old place is falling to pieces. But thank you for the advice, sir.
Medical checkup. Details. He's got a cold. I could get more. I'd just do him in right now, man. But I can get more XP if I wait. At least get. That's what I was trying to do, is get rid of his disease, but it won't let me even give him a medical checkup. Oh, I don't have a cure for cold. That's probably why.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Have I ran into anybody that was blind yet? I'm just taking all your shit, dude. Sorry about that. What? Let me look at this guy again. He's a number 1. I think I'm going to do him in anyway. I need to level up. I'm not going to do it by not taking out some people. Let me just do it.
You had better return to Whitechapel without delay.
Wish
It
I could
will
at
be
least
safer.
cure his cold
Safety
first.
isn't really an issue in Whitechapel, because you never are, never have been. The old places fall into pieces. But thank you for the advice, sir.
Okay, let's just do it. Wow, that music.
Was I that evil to deserve such punishment? My only regret is that no one will mourn me. For I have never been loved.
For I've never been loved. I bet you I could have found that out. That somebody was in love with him. Because there was 2 more things I could have done there. And could have found out who loved him and got him together, and he would have been a nice guy after that. Not. But you never know. Okay, so I can't. Wait, let's go. Oh, that's where I just came from, right? Yeah. So I can't get out of this. I need to go. I thought I could go through the building and get to the other side if I go to the map. Huh. Why am I not tracking this anymore? Okay, see, it's still over here. Yes, I hear you, you freak. Where you at? Still need to go over there. Both of the 2 markers are that direction. That's the direction I'm pointing. They're through that fence. Maybe I can go around this way where I was at before. What was that on the ground?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
This is taking me to the same area, I think. Get this bastard.
I have this thirst for blood.
The main quest is over there. I need to do the side quest first.
Every night. Aye. But the guards recruit more and more every year.
The safer places to be than here. Oi, you! Stop there! A leech! A leech!
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
It looks like it's in this building here. Can I get in here? Says, find the local command post of the guard. Okay.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman.
Okay, your history. How do I use this?
Over there! There's one of them.
Ow. The hell's that? It's a werewolf. I don't know where he went. Man, he's whooping my ass. Ouch, 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 ouch. Dang. Man. He's munching on somebody over here. He was kicking my ass. Need some rats. Need a good rat now. go up there. Maybe I have to go through one of these buildings. What's over here? Old road. I'm getting further away from where I need to go. It's in that area that I couldn't get into a while ago. I think I'm going to go do the main quest real quick and see what happens. This guy's a level 10.
This is no place for you, sir. Go on, off you trot. He's mine! I'll take it! Die! Let's pin him down!
How many of them are there? Wow, I already killed one. There's still 3 left.
Die, vermin!
Don't forget, check every room, every door.
Die, leech!
Wow, guys kicked my ass. Whoa, he's shooting.
Back in the grave!
I cannot enter.
Need some rats. This is where I'm supposed to be.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Darius Trascu. What did that say? Well, let me watch the playback. I thought it was somebody talking. Just keep drinking until you collapse. There's a dude right here. It's not showing on my map. Is he dead? Or not showing on my thing, I mean. Okay, it's somebody talking. In here. Nothing in here. Oh, there's two guys up there.
Fuck you all! Fuck it all! Stop it now, Albert! Stop it!
Albert. Dang it, I can't run.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
What happened there?
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Remember it. Did you steal that man's medication?
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
Maybe he's confused you with someone else. Maybe you did. What you did was inexcusable. How do I know that he did anything? You picked an easy target, didn't you?
Medication and drugs are a rare commodity in East London. So you picked an easy target, didn't you?
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Medical checkup.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Fatigue. Now maybe he'll... No.
Goodbye, young man.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Boy. What?
Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live, and this is where I live now.
Have you no family? You mean you used to have a better life?
You mean you used to have a better life?
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Tramp.
You don't have anywhere to go? No family that would welcome you?
Not since the death of my wife, Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
Wait, they do have the same last name. That was a son that he was shooting at?
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
Fried me last nerve.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar, a coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
Those are barbaric methods. You should not feel ashamed. Get a grip. God.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
Yeah, that worked.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
Oh, shit.
I will see you later. Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
Legal dispensary for migrants. That's all I'm getting out of him.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Okay, so he's got a migraine, which isn't a regular headache, and I don't even have a cure for regular headaches. This guy's recovering, which is his son. He was shooting a gun at him.
I went in.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Piss off. Didn't get any clues from his dad? No.
Goodbye, young man.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Week-old levy? Levatory, okay.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Other people around here?
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Another dead guy?
If I could get some work in, everything would be better.
Unknown woman. It's another dead guy. Get people laying everywhere.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
She's a snake oil salesman.
Really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Who the hell's Swanborough? No. I'd have, yeah, let me check the details. Nope. Go back to the hospital. Swanborough. Swansea. That's probably where I mixed up. Nope. The intriguing local figures.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
It's the guy I just killed. They had to get the migrant thing in there because everybody has to be politically correct nowadays.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
I'd like to see what kind of medicine you're selling.
List of ingredients printed in Latin. This item can be recycled into components. You know what? I'm going to buy one. That's all she has anyway, huh? This is all junk. Wait. Okay.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Mama can be the
When
answer to all my
science
problems.
fails you, this elixir will give you
And she
faith
usually
again.
is.
Even the flu is no match for the
Oh, hey, here's where I was headed. Where's my marker? Looks like thugs.
Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known each other? We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake.
I'd prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
Now sod off. He's not giving me much information, is he?
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
I should never have... Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of my wares.
You are
I'm
a goofy
Dr.
looking
Reed.
fuck, aren't you?
I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
Well, you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
No sign of the bottom. Violence is increasing.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Right then. Show me what you have.
Okay, I'm gonna buy these. This is gonna be expensive. 80 a piece. Damn. Which ones of those do I need? Tiny good handles or tiny common handles? I know I need the common triggers. Tiny good and tiny common. I don't even know if I could find out in here. There we go. Okay, to get this next one, I need good handle parts, not tiny. For this, I need common handle parts. For this one, tiny common handle. Tiny common handle parts. Tiny good handle parts. I need both. I think I got enough tiny common handle parts. Just for that one. Where's the other one? Here it is. What about this one? Common trigger parts. That's what I just bought. I already upgraded that as high as it'll go. I don't think I need any more of those. So what I need is the good handles. I need as many good handle parts as I can. So I can't do anything with them until I find a...
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Right then. Show me what you have.
It's a good handle.
It's hard to believe, but this...
I didn't finish asking
Fancy
him
buying
questions.
something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Crafty foreigner. Yep. She is an excellent nurse. I'm sure... blame the migrants. She is just trying to help.
So she's trying to help her fellow immigrants. Why would that make her a villain?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Okay, so she's... so far, just sounds like she's being a good Samaritan, kind of. But maybe stealing the medicine to do it with, but who really cares?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
In a fucking world like this?
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid.
You again? What do you want this time?
Do you enjoy bullying people?
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of?
John Wesley,
There's
what's
no
up?
pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
Survival is a natural law. You could have refused. You are a criminal. Let's try this one.
You survive at any cost, even at the expense of others. Perhaps that's just the law of nature.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
All right, so that worked. Here at Lewis.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Let me look at the stats on these guys. Okay, she's healthy. This guy's healthy that I was just talking to. That guy's healthy. But their mesmerize is way up. My mesmerize is still at 1. I've already killed 2 people. And I thought it would go up after I killed a few people. I don't know how you make it go up. I don't want to kill too many people, man. Okay, this guy, I could probably take out. Maybe I'll wait till he recovers all the way. Maybe his shit will go up. His mesmerize is only 1, so I could take him out if I want.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be
I need to go talk to him now. Again.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you?
This guy seems like more of a dick than the other one. Joe was your friend, was a friend of yours. Cisco Kid was
Joe
a friend
Peterson.
of mine.
He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What's Joe's story?
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
Morning is never easy. He was just a coward. Despair can be a poison. Try that.
Without making excuses for him, it's safe to say that despair can poison even the sanest mind.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
Did that work? I don't think it did anything.
And no one has ever stood up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against a wet boot boy.
Huh, that didn't open up anymore. Heard the...
I should never have taken up my... Where's my money?
Oh, there, it's back again. I guess,
You're late. Where's my money? Time to pay!
time to pay. Anyway,
Where's my money?
sounds like my OBS streaming software is messing up. But it came back on.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way.
Hey, who's this freaking father? I just lied.
Soaked with glue.
Peterson's house. Who the hell's Peterson? Palmer. Peterson. Oh, that's this kid. Oh God, that's that boxer dude's son. Let's raid his house first.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Is there only pain and suffering?
It's locked.
So you're ripping him off. Just running around his house. Rip him off. Job refusal. Dear Mr. Peterson, it is my duty to inform you of your refusal to our refusal to accept your application for a job at the dockyard. I must thank you for the time spent at our office explaining the difficulty of your situation with your ill boy and the loss of your beloved wife. But it is also my duty to point out the policy of our company, which expressly reproves the employment of former criminals and convicts. Your unfortunate connection with the ill-famed Wet Boot Boys have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Finch and Harper intend to reward first the candidates who pass the small inquiry we like to conduct about our future employees. You have my deepest sympathy, and may God be with you and your family. Can't remember or understand why somebody in those days would actually send a letter like that. Another one. Professional vampire hunter. West Enders must unite. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them control you. They are among us. They lust after your soul. Vampires are real. Defend your community. If you ever suspect somebody of being a vampire, don't try to kill it yourself. You have no chance. Instead, contact me or try to inform a professional vampire killer. These men and women are rare, but they know what to do against these evil creatures. It even seems that some of them are working together under the name of the Guards of Prywin, a paramilitary organization dedicated to the eradication of the vampires in London. They are your friends. You are not alone. Solution exists. Be smart. Spread the word. Clarence Crossley. For more information, please contact me directly. Okay, that gives me some information. What's on the ground right there? Okay, let's talk to the kid. Where'd he go? Oh.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Did it say that he had any sicknesses? Wow, I should have checked. Let me try something.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
He has fatigue. Okay, I can cure him.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern.
Melancholia? You mean depression?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine.
It's not easy being cheesy.
I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough, like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
It's what you make of it. You have a place to call home. Your situation can only improve. Your father did his best. Apparently, yeah, I think he did. Sounds like he's had a rough time of it, man.
I'm sure your father did his best when he found this house. Times are tough for everyone, young man.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. But I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
It's not... What was he gonna consult you about? You want to go live in the gutter with me by the sewer, or you want to live in a freaking beat up old apartment? There's your options, buddy. Why don't you just leave this place?
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing, and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Yep. Welcome to life, dude. What a little whiny bastard. Sorry to say. About Barrett Lewis and your father?
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Did you talk to Mr. Lewis?
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
It's not the way to look at it, dude. Your father tried to find an honest job.
Would it ease tensions with your father if he got an honest job? Because he tried, you know.
I can't say. I'd be glad if he dropped his thuggish activities. But I'm not sure it would be enough.
Why is that?
Sometimes I suspect it's me, Dr. Reed. Or it's this life. It's like I can't find my place.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick. She said I should go out more.
That's maybe. I'd say that was a good idea, but maybe in
goodbye, young man.
With all the vampires running
Take
around,
care
that's
of
not
yourself.
that good of an idea unless he stays
Is
right,
there only pain and suffering
right
in this
near
world?
his father. He should realize, man, this freaking world is rough, especially in this day and age, and with them having damn vampires everywhere. That makes it twice as bad. 10 times worse.
You again? What do you want this time?
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now, and people won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
I don't know about that.
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
No regrets at all. Not afraid you could be arrested.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
He has confidence? I don't think so, dude. I don't think you know your son.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
That's all I'm getting out of him.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
All right. Is he going home? I think this is that area that I couldn't get into before. Well, I might just do it real quick. Nope. Oh, that unlocked. Wait, is that the way I went in before? I've been here. No, I went in this way. Okay. Yeah, I've been here.
It's locked.
Me, I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Oh, boy.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable.
One more rat and I should be full. Who's this dude?
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money. When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith again.
Another dead guy. All right, so that's it here. So we go talk to this Darius dude. Where is he? That way?
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
That's it. Not right here. Okay. Alrighty. Avon.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now, goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Find a location or local common post. Oh, that's not it. Investigate. Okay. Toggle vampire senses. Oh, damn it. I didn't mean to knock
I will
on the door
return
again.
later. I cannot enter.
How do I get over there then? Unknown. There we go. Maybe. Darius. There she is.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Bronchitis. Maybe I can talk to him.
It's locked.
Okay, so find Rachel Richard Nithercott and Clayton Darby. I've seen a Clayton Darby, I thought. Digby. No, that's not Darby. Okay. So, lead me this way.
This week, Joe. Come on, we can sort it out, right? It's not
She's just messing with him.
okay, one way or another. Please, Joe. How long have we known each other?
Unknown.
You are blinded by your false state.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're saying.
What can Christina do?
But I'd like to
for
ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick. Though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Maybe we could arrange that.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Your line of work has many health risks. What about your client's health?
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Well, you could worry about your own business that way. If they get all frickin' sick, you don't make money off of them.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
Right now, I have working parts that make me money. Lots of money.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I don't judge you. You should try to find another job. That was your decision to... That was your decision to sell your body.
Many people must deal with poverty, but not all choose to sell their bodies.
Oh, God, that's not what I thought you...
And when exactly was the last time you looked for a job? Or worried about the rent, or what, or when you were going to eat?
I didn't mean to say that to her. I thought he meant that it was her own business. Whether she wanted to sell her body or not freaking condemn her for it. They really don't make these things, these questions sound right before you actually...
Do you know Nurse Dorothy
them.
Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Okay.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself.
I want to see what kind of diseases she has here. Does it show on here? Dorothy. No. What? Is that her name? That's... No, I thought she said her name was Dorothy. See, I'm way off. She has fatigue. Christina.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Yep. Let me see your boobies. Boobies. Boobies.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
Give you a nickel to flash the boobie.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
You know what I haven't found in this district? Wait, it shows there's a hideout right here. Wait. Is that close to where I'm at? If I go backwards and make a left, it should be right down the street. This one? No. What's this? I passed it. Right there. Where is it? Right there. The hell is it? It's like right in front of me now. How the hell am I not finding it? was like I was right next to it a second ago. I must not have went all the way down the right way. It was the opposite way down here, huh? Yeah, it's this way. Up there.
I cannot enter.
Ah, that's why. That's not it. Wait. Wow. That's got to be it.
I have this thirst for blood.
Good rat, good rat, good rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Okay, so this blood should lead me to it. Right there, right there. Right there. That should be it. I don't know where I'm at, but I might be here. On the good rat, a lollipop. He's a cold rat, and it tastes like slop. When I suck away, and I suck his brains out all day, I feel better about my day. That didn't rhyme at all. Well, it rhymed, but it was the same word. That's some stupid-ass lyrics. Okay. Did I get all the good stuff in here? I think so. This is a good place in here, man. It's got all the good stuff. That's the way out, right? What's that? Wait, what was that? What was that? Wait, what was that? What's in here? More stuff. Oh God, is that a... God, he's sucking me. He's sucking me like a French whore. Come on, get him! Wow. Wow. Come on! I can't freaking fight. This is not the freaking right shit, man. I don't have the right thing out. I don't know how I got that stick. How do I get it to change? Wow, what just happened there? I don't even know. Come on. This is not right. No! I'm freaking wasting my shit. Can I change it? There we go. I keep pressing the wrong dang buttons and I just wasted all my shit. What the heck? How do I get to that? It said blood collection. Blood collection. It's not in here. It's got to be in here. The heck? What did I just pick up? I've read all these before. That's not it. I really don't know what I just picked up. If it had clues, they are lost now. Is that a way outside? Yeah, I think that's outside. All right, workshop. Wish I could get some cures for some more things. Here's pneumonia. I don't have enough stuff for that. Need lots of potassium for pneumonia. Bronchitis. Somebody has bronchitis. And I do have one cure for that, though. Common cold. I need 2 potassiums for that. Why do I not have any potassium? Been finding shit everywhere, and I haven't found any potassium. Or somebody with a common cold. Okay, fatigue. There's a lot of people with fatigue, so I need to make a few more of these. How many can I make? I can make up to 8 right now. I'll make 5 more. Save some quinine for something else. This is what I screwed up at. Accidentally wasted some ingredients for those 2 things. Good handle parts. Oh, shit. It was common handle part. Oh, man. I wasted some money on that. I got common handle parts and not good handle parts, didn't I? Oh, maybe not. And what did I get? I know I got some stuff for the gun. Oh, that was it. Now I need... Damn, I got freaking common trigger, but I don't have good trigger. Okay, so I can increase damage or increase the reload time. Damage is good. So I don't need any more common trigger parts for that other thing, so I might as well use them here. Need 3 more leads and 1 more tiny good handle for that one. Recycle all of them at once. That'd be real nice. This sucks. I got these things loaded wrong. Okay, so somehow I got my shit all screwed up. I'm using the frickin' common machete. There we go. Here we go. This is what I was trying to do. I don't really need anything else here. Can I unequip this? two-handed. This is actually a better weapon than this, huh? Let's say two of... This is only level 1. Okay, that's what screwed me up in that last fight, man. I was trying to fight. And I had the wrong things on my hotbar. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to do this. Got quite a few points here now. Active skills. Okay. This is at level 2. Cost me 2,000 to get to level 3. Either way. Wait, this doesn't make sense. Healing 200 and healing 300. Okay, but this one says you trade an instant health gain for a greater regen. So you go down on your health and you regen faster. But this one, you trade more blood to heal yourself instantly and gain an additional boost to your health regen. So why would they give you something that takes that gives you okay, so 3 point right now my recovery, my cost is 10, recovery is 3, and healing is 250. With this one, the cost and the recovery is exactly the same. Wait, no. The cost goes up. So it's going to cost me more. It's going to cost me 15. It's going to cost me more blood, but it's going to heal less. But the regen's going to be the same. That's the recovery I'm thinking. This one will give me more health healing. That's instant health. Oh, the recovery goes down. Why is the down in green? Makes it look like it's worse. Or it makes it look like it's better when you have green. Well, it's just the opposite of what it should be. So the red is up and green is down. So the red is the good thing and the green is a bad thing. red is go, green or red is stop, and green is go. So it should be the other way around. I don't know. I'm just stupid. I expect things from nothing. Okay, what? This thing doesn't seem to help me at all. I've wasted some stuff on this already. What does this one do? Okay. You create an invisible barrier, absorb direct damage until it fades or is destroyed. That thing doesn't do much at all. You will block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. I don't know what that does, but it sounds better than what I already have. Where's the... This is the thing that I need to bring up. That's the actual thing that works. Aggressive stuff. It's gonna cost me 3,000 for those. Damn it. What about this one? Close range attack that will cut through all living creatures in front of you. Or place a cloud of shadow at the target's feet or yours. The cloud will explode after a short amount of time. Heavy damage. That sounds like a good one. Okay. That only cost me 1,000. Let me do that. Okay. $1,000 for that. $600. You lose control and let the beast within you for a short time. Take over for a short time. The beast teleports itself to all enemies around you and strikes them in furious blows. Oh god, I forgot about this one. I should have did that one. Damn it. Cost 600. 300. Increases my stamina. That'll work. Well, oh. Confirm. This guy has got fatigue. That guy's got migraines. That guy's got bronchitis. Okay, I can get in and out that door now, it looks like.
You again? What do you want this time?
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Unlocked a thing saying Hippocratic achievement called Hippocratic Oath.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Thank you, Doctor. Doctor. Where's the...
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Got an underground medical dispensary. What are you doing here after sunset?
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
You risk your life to reveal the truth.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
Is the public interested?
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
It's a disgrace, it's criminal. It's only logical.
I served in France. Our top priority must be to put an end to this butchery. This war must stop now.
Sir, streets are a battlefield too. An invisible and untold war is going on, and it must be stopped.
Okay, that wasn't right.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
There's a rational explanation. My rationalism has been recently shaken. It's not a simple epidemic.
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
They ate a bad apple.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Now that women can vote? When did they start being able to vote in England?
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
A nurse I know is compromised. It's confidential. I care about public health.
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious, never goes out, doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No, except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Not a very good reporter. He didn't ask me a damn question.
You look so pale.
Hey, what do I got going here? Find the mailbox.
Would you like me to invite you? I'm cheap.
Hey, lady. Oh, hey, what's this? If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothea to get help. No tricks, no charge, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petrus' house and present this coupon. And it's in another language also. Yep, she's just laying out plants for everybody.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking.
She's not saying anything.
A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
Is she mute?
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
Mute comrade? Are you a comrade, lady? See if she's sick.
You don't seem to need my medical attention for now.
Everybody in this area.
Very well.
Pretty
Goodbye,
healthy.
then.
I don't know why it has such a bad rating. Alright. That's where I was supposed to be. Find the mailbox. Mailbox up here. Wait, who's health officer John something. Health post boxes look like in England.
It's locked, all right.
Her mama's locked, all right. What the heck? I really don't know what a post box looks like in England.
I cannot enter.
Is that it? There it is. Wow, I ran past this thing about 3 times, man. I didn't see it. Looks like a fire hydrant to me. My dear, my beloved children, my dearest, most beloved children, I am so sorry you have not heard from me in a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in the country consumed by war. In a country consumed by war. But there is also a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years and this is why I am writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now, and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifices we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now. I feel to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me, and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am, as ever, your loving father, Darius Petrushku.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
Okay. I need to go talk to this other guy now, which is probably the other side of the church. I don't see how I didn't see that. You know what it looks like is more like some kind of firebox or something in the United States. Mailboxes are big and kind of boxy with a round top, and they're blue.
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine.
Blinded by the light.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
You're much more lost than I thought. Science. That's the devil's language. I am more lost than you thought.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I think it's already done here, dude.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
He wants to burn them all! Burn them all!
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Well, you're about 20 years too soon, dude. The city, well, 30 years maybe. Well, let's see. This is right around World War II, so... About 25 years too soon. The Blitz. That's when the city really burned and crumbled and blew up. Defiance is our only hope, but where do you put the limit? This is the 20th century.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola
Torquemada.
of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Okay.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition. What do you mean when you say that I
there's
am more lost?
still more in here. I gotta
All
go back into this
scientists
dialogue.
are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from
He
the
goes
abyss.
on, don't he? I've heard enough.
I have heard enough. Goodbye. Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Oh, yeah.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I send him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send him? You sent him or some preaching crusade?
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Okay.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Wow, this guy's full of freaking hate.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Okay.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
This guy's full of it, ain't he? Okay, I'm done with him.
I have had enough for tonight. Goodbye.
You're the kind of dude that makes religions look bad. Okay. Dazzled skull. He's bedazzled. There's the dude's son, I bet. Dang! You little bastard! What the hell? These guys are freaking ruthless, aren't they? You need to go. Okay, now now I can deal with your buddy one-on-one here. Wow, he knocked me on my ever-loving ass. If I ever loved my ass. Dang! The tough son of a bitch! Little dickhead. Dickhead of death. Nothing worse than a undead dickhead. Can't really tell if that's the dude's son, but he looks more like a thug. So this doesn't look like a graveyard. I think he said he sent his son to the graveyard. It's a graveyard now. Sorry if you hear crunching. It's these little cinnamon hard candies. Oh, they're so good. And they only have 1 calorie each. Now, I don't know how many calories are in them. I don't really care. It's better than eating a bunch of freaking chips or cookies. There's the dude preaching.
Morbidity can breathe its own beauty and grace. Whitechapel is not just disease.
And who's he preaching to? The dead people? Any more people around here? He's got a big congregation here. Why? Ah, son of a beach. That's the second letter that I found. Did I ever read this? Yeah, I read that one. Okay, this is... Braille one. Okay, so this is the one I just got, I think. Editor's refusal letter. Sophisticant. Succophant. Publishing. Lavender Court, Camden Street, London. Dear Mr. Nithercoat, thank you for sending your book of poems. Oh, is this the dude I was looking for? Songs from the Defeated City, which we found as interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, in the terrible times our country is currently facing, you must understand that such titles would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Thus, since you still refuse to change your title and demand the full publication or none of your work, I'm sorry to announce you that Sycophant Publishing chose a second option. Okay.
Morbidity can breathe its own beauty and grace.
Oh, that's not the preacher dude. I thought the dude said that he sent his son into the graveyard. Maybe it was a different graveyard.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I'm a crazy
Please
poet.
be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nithercott, at your service.
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
I wonder why. We'll help you if you're in danger.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
I won't be here. I am leaving as soon as I get some answers, dude. Sorry about that.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
Did you know that there was like 3 vampires right around the corner getting ready to eat your face?
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
All are equal in the eyes of the flu. It says in the scripture. The Bible said that.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Is that what they meant in the starting of Star Trek?
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Get rid of all the freaking people and it gets silent. That's true. Except for the raging ass freaking vampires that were right around the corner from you getting ready to eat your face. Quite a unique point of view. I only see a dreadful disease.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Well, that didn't give me anything. The mute florist is part of a plot. Let's go this way first.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
When was the last time you freaking had to starve?
And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Yeah. We need to just strip away all his money and give him a little place down here.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much. And that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
I never seen her exhale anything. She's just sitting there staring at you. I guess you can't see somebody exhale.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
Why don't you move downtown? Give away all your money. Move down here with her.
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious Camellia.
Are you not curious? You're a helpless romantic.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
You don't really make a living from your scribblings, do you, Richard?
No, sir, I don't. I work so hard. I put all my time, my energy, my devotion into the precise
But my mommy
carving
makes
of words.
money, and she feeds me. You don't seem to suffer from poverty. A rich artist is rare. You should do something more useful.
Still, you don't seem to suffer from poverty.
With thanks to my parents, actually. I'm afraid I would not be able to live on my own without their help.
You seem embarrassed.
Someday I hope to proudly offer my first publication to my parents. Until that day, I'll remain the failure of a son they have to support.
And they know it and like it.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
He's got that right. Freaking communist hacks.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Alrighty. Wait, can I go out this way? It'd be a lot easier. Yay. Let me tell her that this freaking crazy dude's stalking her. Do you know that there's a crazy dude stalking you?
Tell me about Richard Nithercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
Still don't talk. You know what? I have a letter that's in Braille. Can I get her to read it for me? Please? Well, it's probably a letter to her, huh?
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Very well. Goodbye, then.
I know you're poor, but can you just wash your dress a little bit? A little bit stanky. It's got the stank. It's just oozing stank. Like a stanky stank face.
It's locked, all right.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Can I give him a checkup?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, fatigue also.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby.
Everybody's got fatigue.
Farewell.
Let me see if anybody else around here has got fatigue that I haven't cured yet. Okay, we got him. He's got the migraine. He's got bronchitis. This guy I got to go see now. This guy's got a cold, which I think that was the dude I was just talking to. I think I have a cure for that. How do I find out? Cold and bronchitis. Oh. Treatment for benign or serious throat and chest sicknesses, colds and bronchitis. I don't know. Only got one of those though right now. I want to see something else. Or is he here? He's a number 3, mesmerized. Damn it. Sucks. Am I ever going to go up a level in this crap? God, I would take this dude out if he wasn't a number 5. Harry. Wait, who's this guy? Benjamin Palmer. And I'm going to take these two out. Real quick, just to see if my mesmerize goes up, because when I go talk to this dude, he's got a 2 and I've only got a 1. I want to be able to, after I cure him, his blood quality will go way up and I'll get a lot of XP for that. So go get the other 2 dudes first, which are this isn't the right way, is it? Yeah, it is. Oh God, these guys are back.
It's a nature. Kill it! Die, vermin!
Oh, where'd he come from?
Die, vermin!
Die, vermin. Where's his father at?
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
There he is.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Peace off. Peace off. Peace off, I tell you. Peace off.
Do you need assistance?
I'm all right, but if you fancy giving me the medication, I can put it to good use.
What did you just say? I'm not going to give him any frickin' medication. Anybody watching? Where do I take him? Right here. Right where? Right where? His father's over this way. This is not good. There's his dad right there. There's frickin' people everywhere. Could have done him in way back there. Wow. Sorry. Sorry, mister. I'm a vampire. And that's what we do.
No. Not now. Not me. Please. I'll be good.
I got Albert's revolver. The district will soon suffer the consequences. I need to take out this guy too. So I'm still only got to memorize of one. Son of a beach. How do you... I don't think I'm playing this game right. I got a lot of shit going on here. I need to take care of this stuff before I go talk to that other dude. But huh. I want to see what that pistol is first. That I just got. It's just like this pistol, ain't it? Yeah. Wish I could sell this stuff. Oh, hey, this one's already a level 2. This is the one I just got from him.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Did you know of your son's plans to join the Wet Boot Boys gang?
Barely survived the war, just to come back and see me wife die of the flu, and my son turn into a petty thug.
Protect your son. He's old enough to make his own mistakes.
Albert is old enough to make his own mistakes, don't you think? To forbid him will only encourage him to join them.
Yeah, my Albert's as tough and stubborn as his old man. Apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Your suspicions concerning Albert were legitimate, but were you sure he was guilty when you shot him? Tell me the truth, Benjamin.
No, I wasn't. I just went mad without realizing what I was doing. My God. I almost shot him.
You had better speak to Albert.
What?
You need to clear the air.
I didn't know there was more to this.
He has to understand what you endured, and you must listen to him talk about his pain.
I'm afraid it's too late. I pointed a gun at him for the sake of a few pills.
Too late. He has... What kind of disease does he have? I don't think I have enough.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
I will see you later.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. All these witnesses aren't going to notice that when they find these bodies that the last person that they saw them with is me. Oh, his body's gone already. Guess the rats eat them.
I'm not afraid anymore. I died in this trench a long time ago.
Okay, I got a lot of stuff. Okay, how's my mesmerize? I'm still only level 1. I don't get it. Where is the safe house from here? It's like right next to me. To my left. Here's another mailbox. Okay, I'm pointing at it. I have to go around this corner. That might be it right there. No. Where is it? It's around this next corner. Health is serious. I need to check something. So when I go in here, I noticed a while ago that one says colds and bronchitis. This one just says colds. This one's Treatments for all blood disorders. Fatigue, anemia, and sepsis. This is just fatigue. This is fatigue and anemia. Oh, I get it now. So in that order that it showed them, it showed the fatigue, then the anemia, and then the sepsis. So the fatigue will only do fatigue, but this... Okay, let me go back in here. I think this must be how it works. This one only cures... Okay, first of all, let me start at this side. This one will cure anything in this row. Anything to the left of it. This will cure anything to the left of it. And this one doesn't have anything to the left of it. So this one will cure all three. This one will only cure the two. And this one will only cure one. Same thing with this. This one will cure all three. This one will cure only this one and this one. And then this one will only cure this one. So it's the same medicine, just more potent. So it's probably cheaper to keep a lot of these here, because these are probably the most common diseases. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna check this. This is one I've been using. Nope. And my second hand. Nope. And this one. Not yet. And this gun. Nope, not yet. I think I... Focus your power to boil a target's blood. I haven't done any of these yet. These are like the ultimate ones. You create a shadow vortex at your target's feet. Coming to life, the shadow interrupts the enemy in the area and inflicts tremendous damage. This one would be the best. Okay, let me see how much that's going to cost me. 1,000. Okay, I'm going to do this one for sure. And the next level of it's going to cost 2,000. So what's that's called? Rage. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. This sucks. So I'm killing all these people, and my mesmerized level never goes up. I really probably should look that up on the internet, find out about that, because I have no clue why that doesn't work. And these people over here are just getting worse and worse. This guy looks like he has 2 diseases. Or he's just getting worse. Wow. I need to get back to the hospital quick and do that. Anyway, I think I'm going to quit here for the night because I just did that, saved. It's going to save and all that. This will be a good place to quit, and good place to start next time I play it. Which I'm not sure when that's going to be, because tomorrow is... What is today? Today. Friday? Saturday, yeah. Yeah, Saturday. So I won't be playing tomorrow at all. And when Monday comes, I'll probably be playing... Sticks. But tonight and tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Pacific time, me and Darcy will be co-oping Borderlands 3. It's really been fun so far, so if you've missed any of it, it's a good time to check it out. It is tomorrow or tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, leave a like, share, subscribe. Support my channel if you can with PayPal, Patreon, or you can get some merch in the links below. And hope to see you tonight. Have a good one, guys. Adios.